Now the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Escapes the defender. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Go,
They'll try and start this drive in the air. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
To throw is Prescott. And take us to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Here's Prescott. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think some more of them trying to get him over the backfield. They love what he can do over space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Prescott now. And that will be incomplete as well.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. That's to his running back complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 11 there on 4th and 10. Didn't get it by much, but it is a 1st down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down. Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you put the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. Looking to throw. Prescott. Through left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll throw again. Prescott. Down it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Next. You. All right.
He returns this to the 22.
Say what? All right, bet. All right, this comment is open. When I said lock the door back.
The Lions offense.
Yeah, just lock the door back. Open.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. If they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out.
Yeah, but I'm playing somebody, you know, that's the only thing, you know? Yeah. All right.
So they've been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 63 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Point after try forthcoming. And it's blocked. It's picked up a line ball here, remember. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
But there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Bad move. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. At their own 32-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're going to in both game plan for this drive. But they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing, Prescott. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Under a minute to go, clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter play. Prescott now from the 50. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Prescott to throw it. And that was incomplete. Pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Fourth down, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is gone. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give them 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 51 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Gibbs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal at the Cowboys 6-yard line.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Gone. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
Touchdown, Cowboys! George Pickens, 87 yards. And the Cowboys strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Aubrey go to the PAT. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Sheds off the tackle. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
We used to work relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here's Goff. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 57 yards. And the Lions are able to move back in front. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And again, it's no good. A few bluebirds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott. And this one is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Prescott. He is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dallas.
Now Prescott. Looking outside him, he's got a man. That's Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott finding Williams once more complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line. Good start to catch right there. So far in this game, the out is happening. For them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it. Prescott from the gun. And with too far in front, he couldn't read it, and it's incomplete.
Momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas. They're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Prescott yet again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Yo. What's good? What's good? What's happening, man? Already.
Yeah, we had a little something to eat and shit.
Oh, yeah? What's happening?
I come say no to him.
Good?
Yeah. How you doing?
Well, you don't know nothing about that.
I'm on.
Hey, y'all knock yourself out, man. I'm just fucking around. You fuck with this? You play online?
I ain't played the PS5 one, but I always fuck with the PS4. But I just all I gotta do is learn it out.
See.
Yeah, I was gonna say long you don't cheat with the the user code.
Yeah,
you make that shit equal, I'm rock this shit in. I'll figure this shit out, man.
Yeah, but I'm in a series right now. That's the only problem. Yeah, we'll do this another day though, since man, oh God, we have the bragging rights, yeah.
Yeah, when you play, let me see out.
Oh, okay.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1st and 10 here. If they could just get 3 out of this, something about limiting it to a one-score game and a half that might provide a psychological boost. To throw is Prescott. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 37 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Yo, yeah. You like that?
They'll look to throw. Now he's getting up. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And these guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's a tight football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, unfortunately, this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half. So we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit it with a gain of over 20.
I'll tell you now, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Well, first carry now. This is Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At their 49-yard
Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Aubrey now for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Cowboys 32, Lions 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field and answer and score.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And they'll wind up getting this one already down inside the 20. 202 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Goff now to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag, that'll push him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. $13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Prescott now. Finds Pickens out right. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And the Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ferguson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Prescott. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
49-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Throwing. Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
We're going to 53.
Prescott to throw it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We go to up. Value 3. Value 120.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard.
Shell, cut.
Gibbs straight ahead. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of 35 at the 36.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for the Lions.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
I think a free play now for Goff. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker 2, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. That's complete to Laporta. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Montgomery back to the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
By Kenneth Murray. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Here's Goff. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Once more Montgomery. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Lions.
David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions.
So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
Tiger.
The Lions will set up for the 2.
They'll try and throw for it. Now a run. Oh, no, he lost the football. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because in the back of the end zone, never let a guy catch one in front of you.
47. Here we go. 54. 1 Hey, kill. Then we're going to 53.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 47 yards. And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Aubrey now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
26. Lions 31. Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Back to throw, Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
To throw is Goff.
at the 25-yard line.
That is caught by Laporta. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went those progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running in there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
Here's Goff. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Savon Revel. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. They're firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes, and boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are right back in this football game.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Isaac Tisslaw, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions get a bit closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. The point after is good, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Lions, 38.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it, man? So when you do throw the ball, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again. Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Throwing on second and long. Prescott.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Prescott. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? Now Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Here's Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10. Prescott to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go, 47.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Prescott now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now Prescott. Looking left side, and it's complete. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Gets this out wide to Pickens.
First down.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
Brings up second and goal.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Complete to Ryan Flanoy.
So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score. Cowboys 53. Lions 38. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
One last throw here for Goff. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.